Hello there. I am Isaf Ace, and let me introduce you to Elysian Ashes. Elysian Ashes is a strategy TTRPG played through the medium of Discord and Roll20. In this game, players controlling interstellar nations are pitted against one another within the fictional Elysius system. Each player is playing to win and uncover the hidden story of this universe. Before I get started, I would like to thank GetBrocked and the lovely people over at Outlands. The campaign map of Elysian Ashes is inspired by the Outlands map, and GetBrocked was kind enough to let me use the Outlands economy system as a base to build the Elysian Ashes one off. So, what is this game actually about? Well, Elysian Ashes is primarily a game focusing on ship to ship combat and fleet building. The nations of the Elysia system design and build warships to engage in battle with each other. The ultimate goal is to dominate the system and to destroy their enemies. There's a focus on natural combat and expansion, with an emphasis on relations and diplomacy between these interstellar nations. The nations design and build ships, organize them into squadrons, forces, make alliances, and go to war. At this point, I think you need an extreme TLDR of the background lore. It's 2550 and intersystem travel has broken down. Humanity's growth across the stars has been a slow and methodical event instead of a grand expansion. Humanity never invented the means to propel ships at speeds faster than light, but breakthroughs in energy manipulation and the projection of gravity opened up a new field of wormhole manipulation and the creation of jump drives. Massive probes equipped with these new jump drives would spend the better part of a decade continuously jumping to another system, where they would set up a massive system gate. These system gates allow for a stable wormhole connection between two gates and the instantaneous transit of ships and transmissions from two different gates. Yes, that's just inspired by Stargate. In the centuries since, humanity has expanded to 13 colonies and countless different uncolonized territories. However, all gate transit was done on the Earth side via massive supercomputers that linked two different gates. No other gates were capable of opening wormholes to other systems. So, in the dawn of the 24th century, when the gates stopped opening, it was clear something had gone wrong. In the 50 years since, no gates have opened, and human interstellar civilization turned from a massive system spanning civilization into scattered individual pockets of humanity, which, as far as they knew, were charting their own destiny. The fictional Elysia system is the first system ever connected to Sol via a gate and hosts the planet of Horizon, humanity's first and oldest interstellar colony. Fairly resilient in the new Severance era, the Horizon government began seriously downscaling and pulling back across the system. Their downscaling and reduction over the next 50 years, along with an attempted military coup and the foreign invasion, has weakened Horizon to the point where it now must fight for its own survival against the myriad of other nations that have risen up in abandoned parts of the system. So, what are the nations? Starting from the inner system and moving out, we have the Dominion of Horizon, played through its Void Warfare branch, the Common Earth Void Force's Third Fleet Golan. Under a new Grand Regent, the comparable in history would be a dictator of Rome, and emergency wartime production put into effect, the diminished Horizon is resurgent once more. Aurora Armories was once a small subcontractor to the defense giant Viper Arcturus, but in the new Severance era, they ballooned into the largest defense contractor in the Elysia system, advancing defense tech to levels never before seen and sparking a revolution in space combat. The Aurora corporate family recently secured tacit support for its independence and now exists as a truly independent corporate state. The Vanguard Corporation is, shockingly, a corporation which invaded the Elysian system just a few short weeks ago. Arriving mysteriously in system via unknown means, they're here to pursue their own agenda. The Orion Shipping Company is, shockingly, not a company, and instead a conglomerate made up of the companies and corporations that didn't have the good luck of Aurora Armories in the Severance era. Banding together to survive, the Orion Shipping Company is finally a profitable organization and one which will not give up its new position lightly. The Ghost Fleet are the consolidated mutineers of the now defunct Second Battle Group Ghost of the Golan Fleet. These mutineers remain at war with the Golan Fleet, despite gaining functional freedom. The goals are wildly unclear, even to the upper echelons of the Ghost Fleet, and it's less of a unified state and more of a man's personal empire held together exclusively by him. The Second Outer System Republic are the reforming remnants of the First Outer System Republic, which was founded by the population of the Outer System after the Golan fleet retreated from the area nearly 40 years ago. This unstable and brand new republic emerges in a system full of danger, with old and new enemies pressing it on every side. Joachim's Marauder Confederation are the confederated pirates of the Outer System, shockingly. They were united 50 years ago under the banner of Joachim I, a charismatic and talented leader who claimed fame in toppling the first Outer System Republic and defeating the Golan fleet's third battle group Spectre. With the death of Joachim I, his son has taken over and the Confederation has fractured. Now Joachim II leads what remains of the Marauders in one final bid for supremacy of the Outer System. I know it might have just sounded like I was describing Mornings in Crescent, but I swear this is a real thing. And if it sounds interesting and like something you'd like to join in with, then the Marauders still actually need a player. So I'll drop a link to the Discord in the description, and if you want to join and play as the Marauders, just hop on there and let me know. I'm going to try and do a recap video every few campaign turns, but I'm not a professional YouTuber or even someone with loads of time, so I'll do my best. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking around. Cheers. This is an editing edit, forgot to mention. We use extensive spreadsheets for this. Everything is spreadsheets. 1,000,001 spreadsheets. If you don't like spreadsheets, this is not the thing for you.